What's up? What's up? What's up?
Easy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy I'm alone if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy I'm alone if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy I'm alone if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy I'm alone if you feel what you want to do.
Hey, yo. Hey, hey, hey. Let me get myself on the screen. How is everybody? Let's go ahead and get it started. Y'all know what I like to do. I like to have y'all tell me who you are, where you're coming from, where you're tuning in from. Show me some love in the comments. Hey, Arthur, Tiasha, Janae. Hey, girl. Hey, sis. How you doing, baby? So remember what I've said all week, you guys. So those who stick with me to the end, I put your name, write your name down, put you in a drawing, and I'm gonna go out and do a little shopping. And y'all, I don't like to shop, okay? And I'm gonna do a little shopping. I'm gonna go ahead and get, send you something amazing in the mail if you are the one to be picked on the lovely spin to win. So you sound better, sister. Oh, honey, I think I've probably missed out on something. You're better. I hope it's I hope I'm up to date with what's going on in your world, but if not, I will catch up. I love you. I think about you, and you definitely are in my prayers, Tiasha. Definitely. So, so if you stick with me to the very end of this broadcast, can't talk tonight. Um, I will put you on the list for the drawing that I am going to do tomorrow. I'm on here a little late. I'm supposed to be on here at 8, but I had. Oh, thank you, sis. Thank you. I have to show that one. So I had an outing tonight. Yeah, so I was hanging out with some girlfriends, and it was really fun. And you just need that. I mean, we've kind of been on lockdown for a whole year. So, now that the world's kind of opening up a little bit, let's get out there and love on each other and talk to each other, but in fellowship with each other, I should say, not talk to each other. So far, the people that stayed with me throughout the entire broadcast has been Lashina, Clarissa, and Nigeria. So I'm not for sure who's going to be that person tonight, and I'm excited to see who that is tonight, who those people or person is tonight, who that person or people are tonight. I promise you, y'all. I do know how to speak correctly sometimes, but it's correct grammar is overrated, don't y'all think? Like, seriously. Okay, so for anyone who's out here watching on YouTube, my Facebook group, or the my Facebook business page, if this is your first time with me, go ahead and put a 1 in the chat, so I can see who you are. If you're in my group and you did not click on right, I know, right? If you're in my group and you did not click on the link to give StreamYard permission to show your name, you're going to have to put your name on here as well, so I can know who you are. So go ahead and fellowship with me and let me know who you are, so we can have some dialogue before I get into this topic. I'm really excited about tonight's topic because I think it's something that we all need to hear. I know I struggled with this for so long. And yeah, 50's around the corner, y'all. It's in November, and y'all gonna get tired of me saying it, but it is what it is. And I'm just, I say it because I'm grateful. I'm grateful not only to be going into that realm of my life, but I'm grateful because I've learned so much and I'm able to apply what I've learned to my life and makes my life even that much more fulfilling. So if this is your first time with me, go ahead and put a one in the comments, and like I said, stay with me to the end. You get to be entered into a drawing that I will be doing tomorrow for a free lovely gift, because I love to give. I love to give. All right, so tonight's topic, I want to ask you guys. Let me pull up my notes. Yeah, let me pull up my notes. I want to ask you guys, who's in control of your happiness? I'm gonna like sit here for a little bit, and I'm gonna let us like kind of noodle on that one. Who's in control of your happiness? Is it your spouse? Is it your children? Is it your friends? Is it that career? Those people at work? Who's in control of you being happy? If you want to share with me, you're more than welcome to do that, but I won't force anyone to put comments in. I just kind of want to just sit in that for just a few seconds. Have you thought about that? Have you really thought about who's in control of my happiness? Have you said those words to yourself out loud? Who's in control of my happiness? Who's in control of it? Who has that that God-given ability to control your happiness, whether you are happy or not? It's big, right? Well, let me tell you something. When I was in my 20s and up to my mid 30s, I thought that my happiness depended on everything else around me. I thought my happiness depended on my children. I thought my happiness once I got married depended on him making me happy. It was his responsibility. I thought my happiness depended on the money that I was making. I thought my happiness depended upon the people that I worked with. You know, do they like me? Are they satisfied with the job that I'm doing? All of that. I gave all of those individuals and entities control of my happiness for years. For years. Younger years, my mom, she had to, she was definitely in control of my happiness. If she was happy, I was happy. You know, if I did things to make her happy, then I was happy. That's not the way to live life, y'all. And so I took that into my adulthood. You know, I needed people to do the right thing for me to be happy. I needed my husband to go out and just appreciate me and to love me and to shower me with this or that or whatever, because my love language is gifts. It is what it is. And that would make me happy. But at the end of the day, did that really make me happy? No, it did not. It did not make me happy at all, because then there was something else to complain about or to be unhappy about. So if I've come to realize, like in my late 30s into my 40s, that I have control over my happiness. Even though I realized it in that time frame of my life, that time span of my life, I didn't start actually applying it till recently, executing it, right? That it cannot depend on my children, my grandchildren, my husband, my job, the work that I do. None of that. I can't depend on that to make me happy. I'm in control of my happiness. I have the right to whatever emotions come into my world, to acknowledge that emotion, give it the name that it deserves, no matter what it is, no matter if it feels good or not. Acknowledge it, do what I need to do to embrace it. So if it's an emotion of sadness, go ahead and cry. Go ahead and let it out. Go ahead and say it's okay to not be the most happiest person right now. Understand where it's coming from. So if I need to journal that thing, if I need to talk it out, if I need to pray, really get in tune with God and pray and say, help me through this. I do what I need to do, meditate on it to really understand where it's coming from. I do what I need to do. And then I take control of my happiness. Yes, yes, Tiasha. It's you and God. Absolutely. So that's what I want to share with you guys this evening, that you totally you totally have control over your happiness. And when Tiasha says it's her and God, it's still her, because God says faith without works is dead. He is who we have faith in, but we have to do the work to know that we have the control over our happiness. He gave us free will. He gave us free will, and that is so to be appreciated. He trusted us enough to say, I trust you, child, that you're going to do the right thing with this free will that I give you, right? So if he trusts us with that free will, we need to do the right thing. And he knows that we're not going to have great feelings all the time. He knows that. He built us. He knows us better than we know ourselves. But at the end of the day, he's expecting us to dig deep. And those of us who have the faith and believe in God, we need to dig deep and reach him when we feel like we're at our end of the rope. That's part of the works, right? So, like I said, you have to do what you have to do to to show that you have control over your happiness. Stop giving your control of yourself to others. Stop depending on other people to help you do what you are equipped to do for yourself. I think a lot more relationships, whether it be marital, child, adult, um, friendships, I think they would be a lot stronger if we, as individual human beings, understood how much power and control we have over us. And we focus that attention on us instead of trying to control someone else. I really believe that in my heart. And the only reason why I believe it in my heart is because I had to learn the hard way through my child that I don't have control over her. You see what I mean? So even though I was responsible for raising her, and I was responsible for guiding her and directing her and doing the things that I'm supposed to do for her. I did my job, but at the end of the day, she still had free will to do what she wanted to do. And I could not take that on. It was a hard lesson to learn, and it hurt, and it made me feel like a failure sometimes. But at the end of the day, when I look back on it today, I was not a failure. I was doing exactly what God would have me to do, because at the end of the day, she's his child. And it took me a long time to realize that. I can't live vicariously through my daughter. She's got her own life. I can't control her. She's got her own ways of thinking and what she's going to do with her life, right? Exactly, Tiasha. How others treat you is none of your business, and it's not. And it doesn't matter who those others are. They could be as close to you as ever, but it's not any of our business. You could be grateful and appreciative of those who treat you really, really well. And then those who try to go there and treat you in a way that doesn't serve you, you just keep moving. Don't stick around for it, because you are in control. You could control no one else but you. You could control your happiness. You could control your emotions. You could control your behaviors. So I hope this helps somebody. Right. Right. Had me like, what too, right? I heard that, sis. Exactly. But I really do hope that this talk has helped somebody and set someone free, made someone free to understand really you don't have control over anyone else but you. And you should not be expecting anyone to fulfill your happiness but you. It's you, baby. So I'm not going to hold you guys. I thank you for joining me this evening. It looks like I have Tiasha. If there's any other people that are out here that I cannot see, because I know a lot of times there's a huge lag, go ahead and type your name in the comments. I'm going to sit here for like a couple of seconds and make sure I don't miss anyone as far as on the other platforms. But I know I have Tiasha who stuck with me through the whole talk. Thank you, Sissy. I appreciate you. Appreciate your support. I do. I really do. So I got you written down, Tiasha. Anyone else out there in social media land? YouTube, Facebook group, or Facebook business page? I'm still writing. Hold on. You're such a sweetheart. Such a sweetheart. I'm glad you caught me too. I know. It was supposed to be 8 o'clock every night, but yeah. Yeah, I don't even, you know how we roll. But I did do my challenge. I have come on here every night this week, and tomorrow's my last night. And like I said, I will be doing a drawing, and I will be, like I said, so far I have Lashina, I have Clarissa, I have Nigeria, and I have Tiasha. So I have a pretty good group of ladies that are so supportive. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Y'all are awesome. All right. Well, until next time, which is tomorrow, you guys have an amazing evening. Remember, if you watch this after the fact, hashtag replay, please dialogue with me. I will definitely get in here and love or like your comment and maybe have something to say back to you. So go ahead, and doesn't matter which platform you're on, YouTube or the Facebook platforms, I will definitely be dialoguing with you, liking your comments. And those of you who are thinking that this particular talk may help someone, share it. Go to my either YouTube or to my Facebook business page, Legacy of Love Coaching. I think it's just Legacy of Love Coaching, or you could just do the @ on LaShawn Gunnels, and I think Legacy of Love Coaching comes up, and share it. Share this talk with someone that may be struggling with that whole control thing, or depending on someone else to make them happy. I think I kind of cover both of those in one, which kind of sucks because I wanted to kind of do that separate talk. But anyway, that's not neither here or there. So anyway, y'all have an amazing evening, and I will see you tomorrow between 8 and 9. I can't even tell you what time, but between 8 and 9, I'll be here tomorrow, Central Standard Time. Love you guys. Have a blessed evening. Mwah. Bye-bye.